Did not plan to start this late, but here we are. I got distracted. As usual. Alright, the rest of that can stay as it is. Oh, fine. Alright, and like I have in the description, I'm probably going to kind of speed through the first part of this because I have done it already.
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian,
Going to skip through this
one
part.
of the foremost mega corporations.
Turn down the sensitivity. Can I knock this down? Okay, fine.
Valdivianites, happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate. Today, as it coincidental.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
Hi there. You come highly... Huh. Not sure what that... I'll have to look up that... I'm Tom. But you might find it easier to think I'm not from your town,
Yeah,
Seems
I
like
don't
you
want to
are
talk to
a-
these people
That's
because I've talked to
wonderful.
these people already.
You should be...
Cares, let me go.
Ooh, someone's in a... I won't keep you.
Alright, thank you for not keeping me.
Hey, you there?
Who are you?
Wow. Already forgotten your BFF. Just keep that never give it. And remember, you literally have a degree. Yeah, well, oh geez, here, I gotta get back. You got this.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Alright, who's next?
You have new tasks.
Ah,
I have a broken sewing.
Lucas, stop, please. Stop, please.
Oh, wow, thanks!
Hello, I purchased this.
You know what, I'm just gonna give everybody a refund. Everyone.
I ordered this.
Everyone gets a refund.
Yay!
Everyone.
I am assigned. This is not...
Lucas, stop.
Why would you ask me that? Oh, but no. Meeting? Ah.
Hello, my name is Emmett. Thank you for no.
Oh. Lucas, would you stop, please? Bubby. You choose the worst times to want a bowl of food. And then you don't even stay for your bowl of food. You walk away. Well, shit. Like, nope.
Valdivianites, salutations from the... Just
Okay.
kidding. Humanity is excluding... If you were to... Speaking of, well, the Val 9000...
Okay, that's nice. Go away. Tom, what the
Sam,
fuck do you want?
Got a quick minute?
Nope, busy.
Ooh, no. The thing is, and it looks like that is going to be...
Go.
So, I guess we don't necessarily... You and I are in something called... We'll be around... So,
Okay, yeah,
keep
whatever.
following the
Go away.
leadership principle.
Alright,
So
Sam, what
are
the fuck do you want?
one of the effect? I mean, sorry for getting you this job.
Hmm.
Oh yeah? In a well, so we can't talk. Are you on Discord? It's a message. We should talk. Who knows? Talk to you later.
I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Yes, I want to leave my computer. Thank you. must I check my phone? Tinfoil hat.
Hello. Okay, here. Any second now. I will return.
Boring.
I fear I may have made.
Okay. Okay. Can I please go outside? I want to speed run this to where I was before. Nope. Let me out the door. Thank you. Okay, I got the glasses. Thank you. You broke my window.
You're not quite sure how it happened. You don't remember inviting anyone over.
Hey, your life. Hope you're ready.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Yep. Skip this particular conversation.
Sweet. So we go up to a door. And
Why?
You're still standing in your house. No funny business.
Okay. Can I skip this particular conversation as well? Because, again, this is on my other video.
hey, Dorian.
You sure about that? Human, you seem like a good sort.
Feels good, yeah? I call it. Take a look at this cool personality chart.
As it should
Number
be.
go up. Okay. Open it up and blast.
Where were we supposed to go? I have to awaken the phone. Forgot.
A beautiful stranger with a... She turns that megawatt...
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
Hey, you're a phone, I get it. Skip this particular conversation.
Oh,
Hey, Phoenicia.
huh.
Okay, I want to get to the point where I was in the last video.
Now go awaken the magnifying glass.
Which, of course, is conveniently located.
I want to skip the tutorial part of this.
There's a distinct air of mystery.
I probably
to
should
the
have done that
private
before I
eye
started
that
streaming,
stands
but
before you.
again, it was midnight.
She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents. She gives you a scrutinized...
Well. Aha!
Okay, yes, I get it. You're Maggie. Again,
You're not a suspect, are you?
another video. Skip
I'll
this
leave you
conversation.
with a clue to help you along. Take a look at rumors in your phone. Good luck, Gumshoe. It's getting
Okay, yeah.
late. Oh, check out that rumor map.
Okay, yes, I will check out the rumor Maggie gave me. Oh, I have to go awaken the bed. Okay. Oh, I could have come. I could have come up. Well, I could have.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're
Hey,
struck
man.
by the realization that it's been... How strange, then, that the beauty standing... She's all curves and
Hey there, stranger.
Okay,
You know,
Right.
I'm Betty.
okay, yeah, you new dateable. skip your conversation, please, and let
We've
me go
been
to sleep
sleeping
so that
together
I
so
can
many
start
years,
the
it'd be a
actual
little
game.
weird if you didn't know me, don't you think? Oh.
There we go. Alright, there we go. We should be relatively to the part where we were. Ooh,
Good morning. Are you ready to start? Maybe finally find some love?
oh no, 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 no.
You
I
certainly can.
Yeah, I
But
didn't mean to
I'm
click
still
that.
in my tutorial on the clock with a new user, you know?
I didn't
You
mean to click
betcha.
that.
So,
Okay.
take a look at my app starting to... Any other questions? That might be it, but I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon. Let's
Okay.
date!
Alright, I want this cat clock.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman
he's
in a
cute.
well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
Talk, talk, talk.
Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna be a complete asshole to some people. It just depends on who.
I am not disputing that.
Oh, yes,
But you are not on the schedule. Do you
Oh,
understand?
fine.
Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Fine.
You mock my elocution.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
speak with elegance, precision, timeliness. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself.
Yeah, rude.
Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but to Timothy Timepiece, at your service.
Okay, Timothy. Hello, Oak.
I'm Linus.
Okay.
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place.
I saw that.
You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Maybe.
You mock my speech. Desist at once.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
What's the big deal? The big deal is that any deviations from the schedule will
Yeah, you
result
said it.
in disaster. I shan't elaborate further. I will see you at noon.
You're kind of like the
sharp,
White Rabbit.
and we can speak
Can't be
then.
late. You're late. You're late for a very important date.
Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, calamity See you then, and not a moment before.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the voiceover
Date
volume up.
everything.
And turn all the volume up just a little bit. Because he's very quiet. What should we pick next? Rubber Ducky, you're next.
A very, very yellow punk dressed in studded leather glares at you. Their charming duck-like
She looks
appearance
very
does
angry.
nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
Who the duck are you?
Who the duck are you? I can actually say it!
I asked first.
I'm the asshole that lives here.
The bathroom?
I love the options this game gives you. They're fantastic.
You ducking serious? I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mug.
Well,
Boring
alrighty then.
and ducking disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducking poser.
I love her little tail. Oh my god, the duck with the fucking knife. I kinda love her. I need to pee.
Solid. Let me help you.
I love her.
Go in the hallway. You want to duck and go, Dick Nozzle? What are you gonna do about it? You're having a conversation with a duck about taking a piss in the ducking hallway. Now get out!
I love her. But she hates me so
I'm getting a
much.
reading. It's a secret feature. It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Uh-oh.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, back to it.
Gym equipment. Oh, second to last. Nice. Let's do the teddy bear.
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly stranger
That is
standing
a
in your
very
closet.
fuzzy jacket.
The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him. and the aura of safety he emanates certainly doesn't help.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
His voice sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know who plays Teddy.
Well, I'm kind to everybody.
I bet you are.
Well,
You seem like a kind person.
almost everybody. I try to be kind as much as I can, but sometimes considerate is the best I can do. Kindness is not a bottomless well, you know. Some people can't receive it when you offer it. I think of kindness kind of like really good peanut butter. For people who like peanut butter, who savor it, who appreciate and enjoy it, I give them a lot of it because I get it back and boy, it feels good. But for people who don't like peanut butter, who scrape it off or who don't even notice when they've gotten a big, thick layer of it on their Sammy, why give them more of what they don't want?
What about the people who are allergic to peanut butter?
No hard feelings, you see. But if you don't like peanut butter, it's okay. I got jelly, too.
I wish there was an option for what about the people who are allergic. Or to tell him that I'm allergic to peanut butter. Oh.
Well, that's wonderful. You know, it's been a little while since we talked. There's probably a whole lot of kindness waiting for you around here. Tell me, what brought you around to see me? Oh, well, I can see that. It
I'm
has
sorry.
been a long time since we
sorry.
talked. It's easy for old things to get lost when new things keep crowding your world. And my goodness, how your world must have expanded since we were both young. I've grown up in this closet. You must have had so many adventures, so many stories.
They make him sound a little wrong.
I've got an idea. How about you tell me a story of yours, and I'll tell you one of your old favorites. We can trade stories and get reacquainted. Probably have a heck of a lot of fun in the process, too. I might even have some new stories in here somewhere. What do you say, old friend? Oh,
I apologize, Teddy. I really do.
Careful there. You're gonna hurt my feelings.
It just sounds wrong to me to be discussing my childhood with a dateable character.
I suppose we were very young when we were close. I was a different bear then. I wasn't quite as tattered. Not that I mind the tatter. Nothing wrong with a distinguished bear. I can't say I'm not a little hurt, though. In all the time you've been away, we just hardly know each other anymore. Sometimes it's nice to think back to when we were young.
I would be glad to have you as a friend character, though. Yes.
To have a safe place to remember with someone you grew up with. So now that we're all comfy, how about a good bit of wisdom?
Sure.
Being that it's daylight out, I got some advice to give you. For me, it's advice in the daytime, stories at night. Want to hear some advice? Sure thing. Though my advice is good advice.
Okay, I'm
Gotcha.
done talking for now.
See you around.
Bye, Teddy. Oh, can I only talk to so many a day? No thing. Can I open door? Thank you. Okay. Can open the fuse box. Oh, let's go downstairs. try this
The game console turns on. Team 17.
one. Okay.
Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This
Okay.
has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your
she's
in-game
cute.
companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Luna. Okay.
Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? They're coming.
Who's coming?
Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do? Scroufs! They're upholders spliced in genetically from downside Novaya Moskva. Tough little Friedels.
Oh, what?
Oh, their claws can turn into sprayer guns. Real new tech that gives me the greens.
Oh, she's growling.
Damn! All that yapping and now we're overrun. I'm shooting!
You shoot
88
away.
charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
I am always up for violence. That is not an answer I would ever choose.
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
I'm not sure where that came from in my house, but sure.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. But there will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Trying to date one of the guards. Let's see. Either try to date one of the guards or who cares? Guns blazing. I mean, we are trying to date everything, so let's try to date one of the
Dating?
guards.
Why would you do that? Do you have feelings for me?
Too early.
Interesting. See, I'm more familiar with reloading, looting, and corridors personally. But we can try this dating.
Luna
Maybe.
strides boldly up to a nearby grunt.
Hey, Grunt! Want a date? What? You, me, go out and watch a flick. You know, drive around Hana Town, eat spaghetti in Clarkton.
You are a cute one.
From the grunt's pocket, a voice barks loudly.
Grunt, what are you doing?
Get her! Ah, Bits, we've got company.
Except for the smitten grunt upholder, who to this day still holds a candle for Luna, the hallways are swarmed with guards.
Cease! 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 Eat plasma drites!
The battle rages through the halls as you and Luna drop guard after guard.
There you are.
Luna is having the time of her life.
Oh no. I can't see them. I can't move.
You can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's stiffened form.
Uh-oh. I kind of want to watch helplessly. I'm going to watch helplessly.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Yes.
From Luna's pockets, a small device drops, and soon the hallway is immersed in a bright yellow flash. The laser stops momentarily, and Luna gets to her feet after falling to the ground.
Follow me.
You run further
I-
through the maze-like compound, and finally make it to an...
Oh, I didn't mean to
We
quick
lost a
pass.
lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break?
To the boss. Guns
Let's
blazing.
go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
Oh, the horrors.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Shoot her in the face
Yes!
already.
Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Keep charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Oh, big monster.
Crescentia! Go!
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Luna's just everywhere. 360 no scope.
Ha! Easy!
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
That was fun.
I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
I made a new friend.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again. My friend. This time for good.
Alright, looks like I can do one more. Alright, I don't want to wake up the washing machine without being able to wake up the dryer. Water heater. There is something specific I'm looking for. I'm not sure where it is. It might be in the attic. And I can't get into the attic yet. I know it is in the... I know something is in the game that will make it, but I'm not sure where. So. We're going to... Let's do the diary.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask? Ah! But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Ugh, why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
Okay, yeah, she's gonna be a crazy
Ah,
one.
but of course, that poor little pony could never make the jump. What do you do with a drunken sailor but shoot him and pat yourself on the back for doing your duty? Doesn't matter. None of it matters. The trick is to realize that it never did, and content yourself with the dark corners of the cave, staring at the reflected firelight and judging the world you'll never see. Funny. Funny. Thigh slapper, slap, slit, flap, knit me back up like an old sweater. I swear to God I could hear a pin drop. Does anyone have a pin? So many things are happening all the time. It's like snow in the globe. It's dust floating through the burning light in the window. So, you close the shades. But, did you know the neighbors can still see? There's always someone watching. Did you know? Call me when you're in town again. We'll get tea and laugh at the peasants.
All right.
And with that, she...
Alrighty then.
Hey! You been using all that extra time to do anything fun? Weirder how? What, just out of nowhere? So what was it? Like what?
Why are we telling her this? She's just gonna call the fucking loony bin on us.
Huh? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you... How? What else is there? You understand how insane you sound right now. If you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, you're serious? You're not fucking with me? Fuck, I don't know. You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses? Date theaters? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Oh, well, fine. Fuck you too. Is there anything on here? Alright, that's just telling me who I've met. Alright. Nope, nope, I can't do that. Let's go sleep. Oh. Nope, that's window. I wanted the bird. Don't want the window. Actually, you know what? Do the duck. Because
You again?
Reggie appears after the first dateable hates you, and I'm pretty sure she's close.
So, what? See? I'm being nice. Ugh. Well, go on. What are you waiting for? Nobody's looking. Duty. Nice work. And hell yeah, I sleep, you creeper. With one eye ducking open.
They never go to bed on time, so they usually sleep in.
Sheba! Oh, damn it!
Okay, so apparently this is the bathtub.
Sorry, Rebby.
I say you could call me that, dumbass! Pretty damn sure I didn't. But you are all those things. And more, probably. I'm just being accurate. Fine. Call me Rebel. Or Daddy.
I'm not calling you daddy.
Boring. Oh. And there it is. I'm getting bored with this dumbass convo. I usually spend about 20 seconds talking, and then whoever I'm talking to miraculously ends up dead or underneath my rubber ass. You can be whichever one you like. That's the only favor I'm gonna do you too, so appreciate that shit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But I'm rubber, bitch. I'll bounce right back. In fact, I'm gonna get the duck out of this one-bill town. You wanna talk to me again? Too ducking bad, poser. You ever heard the saying, gone like a rubber duck who's done with your shit? Ah, so that's why you turned out this way. Poof! Rebel's gone.
Oh. No more rubber duck. No more rubber ducky. Where is she? Okay. So how do I tell if she hated me?
Hey, how's your day going? that I think
I don't
about
want
this
you.
stuff a lot.
I don't want
Okay,
you. Go away.
how about I have lots of different. Here's the main one.
I don't want you.
Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh yeah,
Don't want you. Go away. Okay. I want to know if she hates me. No. Ugh. You know what? Fine. We'll go talk to him because I know he's annoying. See if I can get him
A
to hate
petite
me.
pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you? Well, go ahead, you scallywag. You think I haven't heard it? Do you legitimately imagine
Hello, chicken.
anything that cascaded out of that prompting, nagging mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
Alright, good night, Oak.
Your idiomatic flippance is shockingly on target. Is that it, eh? Have you woken me and distracted and disturbed me to tell me I'm a little much? You
Yeah.
worm! Of course I'm a little much! Ah! At last! A spark in your beady little eye! Do I dream? Does a worthy opponent lurk beneath this domesticated exterior? You, of course. You tavern cat.
Tavern cat.
Well, yes, indeed we shall commence with your destruction. Let me prepare myself for battle. Prepare my dreadsome ship for its voyage unto doom. Hang on.
Doom.
Its name! Of course, it's the Queen Divan's... What day of the week be it? Tuesday?
No.
Oh, yes. Well, then it's the Queen Divan's Revenge. Because I'm so unpredictably terrifying. And now...
Yep, sure you
bear
are, dude.
witness to your undoing. Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed cudger to plough the fathomless flood? Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows.
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
But I am. I'm filleting your sorry rind.
Uh-huh.
In my mind.
In your mind. A
Damn your
spectacular
hide,
stabbing.
speculative. It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure it does.
What did you say?
I'm not stabbed.
How is this possible? Blimey. I can see my own hand rendering you like a fish still wriggling on the deck, and you're standing there talking with lungs full of free air?
Mm-hmm.
How dare your lips mouth round such traitorous syllables? You lily-livered worm! Was it too much for you? Huh? Too much glorious gore?
Hmm.
What grand violent adventure is being nice?
I mean, a fair point, too.
I shudder to think of the world you would create. My skin crawls with the lice of insidious niceness, shrunken beings squirreling themselves into the goat cage of niceness.
Mm-hmm.
Dear sweet Davy Phones, what would you have but a world where no one wants to make waves? Will no one rock the boat, hey? Will no one dare to hang from the bowsprit, cutlass flaring, and declare in a bellow that they will no longer be nice?
I mean, dude, on a normal day, I would agree with you, but I consider you kind of annoying, and I need somebody to hate me.
I'm a pirate, you dick-kneeling dog! Without a wave to crest and furrow, there is no life for me! There is no passion for me! But before the mast! I regret nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Jacques pulls a pink cocktail sword from his waist, menacing you with it as though it were a proper pirate cutlass.
Flee me, knave! For I am the fearsome Captain Jacques Spiero! The...
Damn. Didn't say he hated me. I need him to hate me. I have 2 more. I think that one's the dryer. Let's start with Bush.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Greetings, weary traveler. Naturally, my senses are heightened when I'm in a mood. Yes. Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. You aren't serious. You jest. You want to hear my story? I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
I don't have enough sass to sass him. Okay.
sigh. I am awash in the scurryings of lives, countless stories. I am filled with water, the fundamental state of all things. Water, the tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it. You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
Pale.
You have no idea. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
Mm-hmm.
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Snacking.
Ah, thus are explained the cracker crumbs in the pockets of t-shirts. It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
Okay.
You mean it? Then this at last is the dawn?
I'm
Such
just gonna tell him I
bewilderment comes with the
understand, so
sight
he'll
of the
stop
room.
talking.
I cannot tell. I have lost my only friend.
Not sympathetic.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh. Oh. Yes, my God, haven't I done enough? Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Okay.
Washford rolls his eye.
His name is Drysdale. If you must parse down his fullness, yes, he's the dryer.
He gestures to himself.
I'm Washford.
He gestures to your dryer.
He's Drysdale.
Okay.
Ugh, nitwit.
Asshole.
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly. To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
Nope.
Beans? But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Mm-hmm.
does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest, and to him my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
Okay.
We both made mistakes. Neglect, betrayal. I cannot even claim to have left behind the anger that was born in me. Oh, yes, I told it not. My wrath did grow, and I watered it with fears, night and morning with my tears.
Okay.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss you every day.
And he's right on top of you.
You
should
have been
talk
a
to
rather
him.
dismissive and flippant creature. I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way. You're asking me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well, I've tried everything else. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Okay. And now we are going to open up Drysdale and see if we can't make these two friends again.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you. Yes. I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes. Well, how can I know for sure? You might turn out to be fabulously interesting, in which case, yes, I am thrilled. Pass the champagne. Or you might, in reality, be a dud, a wet blanket, a bore.
Rude.
And if that happens, and I've already committed to excitement, I'd look like a bit of a moron now, wouldn't I? Can't, shan't, won't. Dignity is key. So, tell me, am I excited? Or am I already sorry I asked?
I mean, you should definitely be excited.
And keep in mind, when I'm disappointed, my finely toned trapezii tend to flare unexpectedly.
Okay. Well, damn. I don't have any charm either.
Naturally, as an energetic equilibrist, I must keep my body in tip-top shape. I can see that, you do not make that a priority.
Rude!
You think this, do you? Such adorable self-delusion. Ha! Indeed! I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel. Jerub, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable. Ha! Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece. Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait. I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps? Awesome! Yes, as incapable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques. Yes? Yes. Oh, my cherub, why be humble when you can be hot? Oh, lighten up. W's need love too. Away we go!
Alrighty then.
Obliques. I know.
All right.
I can lie down with Florence, grasp Titus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
Okay.
Oh dear, no. I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, why?
Darling, where would I hang from? Dorian? Have you seen him? A slice a la mode? How could I ever focus on form with that form before me? Oh no, no more temptations. I must keep my movement pure.
Alrighty.
Ah, you are a cruel taskmaster. Lucky for you, I am exceptionally well mastered. Rigorous training is the only way forward, the only way to progress. Bring me the ecstasy of discipline, the sublime breath of skill. Oh, for the love of Lint, I sound like him.
Like who?
Washford, of course. He's almost monastic in his approach to physical work. I've never been in better shape. Call Washford for me. Yes, obviously.
Obviously.
If it were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But as it is the stuff of pure drama. Sumptuous, don't you think?
There we go. We can actually
Just wait a
call him now.
moment. He should be here. It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Nope. It won't let us call him in because he is just that mad. Fine. Ugh.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then,
Okay. I can actually say
I
okay.
see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype. I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. Would you think that I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful? I'm sorry, that was rash. I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you. Because you're paid the least out of everyone. I can't get into that right now. Anyway,
Alrighty.
it's not safe to talk. I will return when the
Valdivianites, It's me. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. No,
Okay.
tonight, our consumers, our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department, while the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know
If anybody wants
basis.
to read this, you can
I'm looking
kind
at
of
you,
pause and
Erwin, in product development.
read through it.
For everyone who
I
helped
will go kinda
produce
slow,
or even
but-
just attended this year's keynote, please find.
Okay, let's see if I can get him angry with me without making him actually leave.
But I have to say, it is difficult to surprise me. I'm so accustomed to being disappointed and enraged by turns that genuine shock is a sea lane less traveled. I thought for one reason or another you'd have given me a wide berth. Well, in any case, I would hope at the least you're not wool-headed enough to put yourself in danger without a good reason. And yes, before you ask me, you're absolutely in danger right now. You're around me, aren't you? Don't be a boob. So, what reason have you for returning to the lair of the beast, hmm? Berserker! My God, what a glorious new mantle to place around my burdened and bull-like shoulders. I am indeed a berserker. And should you have any misapprehensions that I will cease to be so, allow me to put your mind at ease. I shall only become more berserk, more insane, more rabid as time goes on. Should you scurry away yet again and return in a day, a week, a month, you should find me even more so myself than the dreadful delight you see before you. In fact, you've just given me an idea. Ah, yes. The fear scuds across your coward's mug, the way a wisp of cloud tries to hide from a blazing sun. You will go. You will leave me, and you will find me a gift.
No.
A gift, I say! The only gift that would ever matter to me. You will find me an adventure. A great expedition worthy of this berserker in boots. Adventure. To any question, it is the answer. To any loss, it is the finding. To any rage, it is the balm that creates the beautiful destruction and so assuages the soul-deep burn of unmet ire. Bring this adventure back to me. Find it, or mold it from your own flimsy, cake-soft fingers, and bring it here. Return without it, and face my wrath. Return with an adventure unworthy, and there will be wrath. That's right. You have mocked me, and I shall mock you. The patch will cover
Recoil
you,
it, or I shall mock you a second
and
time.
we shall see how long it takes your gelatinous self-respect to melt to go. But before you go back to your overworld home, it appears that Rebel blocks your way.
Oh.
You? What are you doing? Couldn't get enough of me, huh? Thought I told you to get lost. Oh, okay. I can dig a little sass. Want to know what else I can dig just as much? It's my ass.
Why is she naked?
Oh, do I ever. I hope you've had as much of a blast as I have. And what words would you use to describe how this has gone?
Okay, Rebel, I am so sorry, but I really need somebody to hate me. But I do love you.
Well, it's a good thing that unlike the other idiots in this house, I'm not just here to fawn over you and try to get you to love me. So you can take me as I am, or you can go right ahead. Duck off! Rebel out.
Okay, so does that mean that Rebel hates me? No, because it would have said. Is Rebel upstairs now? Rebel is not upstairs. Well, damn. I mean, what else do I have to do to get Rebel to hate me? I don't want to keep being a bitch to her because I do like her. She's funny. But I want to unlock the attic. And I'm pretty sure that's the way to do the attic. Look at this.
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with. Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
Well, I already know. That was unfortunate. Got a record player.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance. What? Show it. Now shake it.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley. Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy.
Rainy.
How you doing?
I like her outfit. It's cute.
Mm-hmm. I've been waiting for you to come over and
Of course, I'm a
see
sucker
me
for vinyl stuff.
sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I mean, I've passed you a couple times.
Of course, I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player. Well, anyway, it is
None
so
of those
great to
answers are
see
what I
a
would've
new
said.
face around here, even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records. Me neither. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Okay, so I can do 2 more. Try the coffee machine.
A charming barista grinds
She's
coffee in your
adorable.
kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kirby, happy to help. G'day.
I feel Brooke would enjoy this game.
I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
We're not gonna have coffee.
Alright then. No problem. We'll see you
Sorry,
next
hon.
time.
An armored soldier with absolutely
Oh,
haunted
okay.
eyes claps you on the shoulder.
That is
his
not
iron
how I
grip
expected the
jerking you
microwave to
towards him
work.
before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive. I can see that. Very impressive ligaments. Good. You'll need all the limbs you can muster.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Look at you! Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the faces in the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things, but I try to tune them out.
They tell me to burn things.
Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, my title is Combat Crew Commander. But I did have a great-great-uncle who was a Viscount.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
Hell, I wish, Ranger. Truth is, I'm just a grunt. That's an acronym. Greatest Reserve Unit Notwithstanding Trevor. But Trevor's been missing, presumed exploded a few weeks now, so I think I'm up for a promotion.
Rip Trevor?
Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral.
Okay, so he hears voices telling him to burn things, and he's also feral.
But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now. Total biological and psychological collapse. It ain't pretty. Not like you.
Hey, now he's trying to get his floor.
Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated. When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost. You certainly are. I appreciate that in a ranger. But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
Oh, I don't know which one's better. They're definitely dead, or can I have some tendies?
Of course! You must be starving.
Oh, I love it.
Protein gels and carnitine chews keep the organs functioning, but only at baseline capacity, am I right? Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
What mission? Exciting. Tell me more, you hunky microwave person. I don't know which one of these is better. I think I'm gonna go with this.
I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification?
What's that have to do with my kidneys?
Everything.
Everything, huh?
But let's try to focus less on the tendies and more on the mission, okay?
But I really want my tendies.
Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death. It's called the Magnetron.
Is that right?
Here's an artist's rendering.
Classified, huh? Should I really be seeing this?
Oh yes. I'm afraid the blast zone would completely decimate Deathtropolis in an instant, killing millions. And worse, the fallout would even irradiate the scenic suburb of Deathville, home of the world's widest asparagus festival.
Not the world's widest asparagus festival. And no big loss.
How can you say that? Have you ever tried their asparagus?
Not a fan.
It's transcendent. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target.
Permanently welded. So, what happens once you get there?
The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
So what happens to you?
Hopefully not.
It's welded to your body.
Not with your help. But also, most likely, yes. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Can I have my tendies there?
God, you keep on with the damn tendies, huh?
Yes.
Ranger, we
you
win this
promised.
war, and I'll get you all the tendies you can mash into that pretty little face of yours.
But you're gonna die. You just said so. I want my tendies before you die.
But in the meantime, let's really try to focus on the mission, okay?
You think my face is pretty.
Did I say that? I mean, sure. All right. It's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, time to go to bed. Apparently time to check my phone again.
Based on how plastered David was in his last Most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that. I created the Dateviators. Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Okay.
Valdivtianites! Yo! It's your boy, David Most! Hey, did you guys see
he's
how
drunk.
dope? And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? I just want to say I love you guys. Night-night, nerds.
Yeah, he's drunk out. Actually. Why do I hear whistling? Okay. No. We're gonna go back and talk. We're coming back with no adventure for him.
You?
Yes, me.
Why?
Because
Was
I'm
I
coming
not
back
clear?
with no adventure.
Have you returned without my adventure?
Yes, I have.
Or have you returned with an adventure so puny, so inconsequential, that it can hide in those stupid, tight little afterthoughts you call pockets? Nothing is safe from my whip-crack dissatisfaction. Come back without it again, and you will beg for...
Really? How hard is it to get somebody to hate you? Okay, maybe I can get Rebel to hate me if I go talk to the bathtub.
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but it's not exactly what anyone would call luxurious. So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source. A beautiful stranger in a luxurious sud-lined bathrobe stands before you, resplendent in black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she'd just stepped out of the bath. She strides forward, grabbing you by the arm.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up. I ordered hours ago, and the pizza's free if you're late. Wait a minute. Where's my pizza?
I'm not the pizza person.
Yeah,
Now I'm hungry.
and so am I. So where's the pizza?
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar.
Yeah, I'm trying to piss off Rebel.
Don't I know you? Oh! Oh my god, that's you!
She laughs,
She's loud.
her entire demeanor changing.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the Queen of Clean. Name's Bathsheba, though I'm sure you know that. Oh, yes! Still don't know where my pizza is, but that's okay. You're here now, so you can go get me one.
No, I can't.
Huh? Why not? Do you want me to starve to death? Of course you don't. Well, fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me. You got any good goss for me? Some nice hot tea? Well, sure. I mean, I have tons of friends. Miss Popular here, that's me. But you're here now, and they're all so far away. My very, very real friends, of which there are many. All right, since you're so unwilling to help little old me. You should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will. Oh, goody! We'll start next time I see you then. And bring a gift next time, won't you? It's just good manners, you know.
Once again, it seems as if
There we
Rebel
go.
has walked in on your previous conversation. How they are able to do so is unclear.
You again? And you're in my wet dreams. Well, I'm here. Choose an option, butt blaster. You were probably hoping you'd get a nice, satisfying chance to put me in my place, huh? Well, go ahead. Try it, Duck Nugget.
Duck Nugget.
No one appreciates that kind of talkback, all right? And yet, I seem to continue doing it. Nothing whatsoever from you. Unless you want to let me ride you like a rental scooter. You know. And without any concern for where I leave you when I'm done. Anyway, are we about done here? I'm getting pretty tired of this. And I've got a date with Tony to borrow some electrical tape. A lot of it. For, reasons. For both of us.
Aye. Tony. I need to be able to fill up some of these. How do I do that? Hey, Maddie. I am, because I didn't start until midnight. Except for I don't know how to fill these up because I didn't actually read the instructions. I mean, clearly it has something to do with this, but I don't know. I don't know how. Okay. Settings. No. Yeah, there's not exactly a section on how to use that. Hold on. Let me go here. Nope, I don't want that. Alright, hold on. Each datable gives you 5 points in a certain category. There are 20 datables. Okay, so how do I actually use these? Okay, this is all nice, but how do I, like, put spec points into these? Magic, right? Okay, how to increase spec points. There we go. Just need to figure out how to increase them. Okay, it says that it happens naturally, but I only have this one. Apparently. mean, apparently it's going to start happening, because... raisins? Okay, so... Rebel has a date with Tony to borrow some electrical tape. Which means... someone that... would be in a supply closet, perhaps? It's not gonna be one of those. Where was the electrical box? Is it upstairs? I think it's upstairs. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's try this.
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights glow warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Please
well,
be Tony.
now, what a delightful surprise. A brand new patron. Really? Are you sure? I find that hard to believe, since this is the first time I've seen you here. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
Aw, he likes me.
Oh yes, distractingly so. I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around. Though, I can't say I mind. You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire. I'm eager to explore it for myself. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners? My name is Volt.
Of course you are. You're not who I need.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy that charges the very air between you.
Sure.
He lowers his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand. Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you, slowly, to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it? Why would there be, when we have everything you could want right here?
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was
I mean,
nothing. Just a
you're
little
gonna
surge.
blow power in my
With this
house.
much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
Who are you?
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie! Just in time to meet our guest. The human?
Human.
What's she doing here? I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope? Careful there, Livewire. I might just take you up on that. Right. Well, have fun with that. I finished the patch. I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but
Eddie,
it'll hold
you're
for the
being a wet
show.
blanket.
Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right?
No, he's being a wet blanket.
I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
See? Wet blanket.
Of
I don't think
course.
it's okay.
Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
I'm a VIP.
You are, by definition, the only person in this house, so I'd say you more than qualify. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP
that is the
tables?
third time you've asked that.
Open Spotlight, our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our
For fuck's
VIP
sake, dude, if you
tables?
ask me that one more damn time, I
With
can't say
pleasure.
no.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits. Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Whoa.
Are you my trash can?
Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash.
And I'm guessing you're my shower.
I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on this shower of mine. I keep my forces free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines.
There are times I wish I used a webcam so y'all could see the face I'm making.
Oh, that was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
I've seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
No, I vacuum cleaner.
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Okay, you know what? We'll speak with Eddie real fast and then we'll leave.
Show's over. Club's closed.
Okay.
What? Why? I wasn't. Happy? You can go now. Are you always this oblivious?
I mean, you're being a little rude.
Cute. Now get out. I got work to do.
that one may end up being in the attic, unfortunately. Can't get in there. Well, poop. I don't see anything that looks like tools. Did we already talk to this group today? Apparently not. Nope, apparently we did. Damn. Let's see if we can make the trash can hate us.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What?
Yeah, we're not dating garbage, so we can work on seeing if he can hate us.
Things that aren't down, I guess. Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here. Have anything for me today? We do this every day, lady. What'd you bring? I'll just wait. Sauce packet or nah? Score. What kind of sauce?
You're gross.
Bring it on. Day old Pinto Fiesta, let's go. Nice haul. I'll take it. Watch your mouth. I'm
Attitude.
sorry. Not into explaining myself.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here. Wasn't planning on it. Now you go. Go, go. Be free. Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Ah. Why is it so hard to make things hate us? You know what? Let's open up the TV.
It takes you a moment to
Whoa.
realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colorful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic.
The colors right here are giving me a headache.
Even before they speak, you can feel a...
Okay, and the loudness is giving me a
Don't
headache.
touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is the VIP attendee.
Okay, we're
The
gonna
overview,
kind of
the
skip through this one a
supreme
little
dream
bit.
who makes this flat screen. How can I cater to my greatest spectator? I'm the one
This
who
one
knocks.
hurts me physically.
1.21 gigawatts! Maybe before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set. The name's Telly. Rhymes with... Whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly?
I'm also looking at the very bottom of my
Holy
screen
smokes, folks!
just to try to avoid my head hurting more than it already does.
ask not. Can you dig it?
Actually, I can't pull up the thing to turn the volume down while I'm in this.
That's just cause you never had a selection this baller. 5,000 channels is the most offered by 5,000 channels. Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty. Don't worry about if you can You're already subscribed anyway. Since you're here, unwind from the grind. View that queue till you go blind. It's just an expression.
In case of ocular degeneration, we'll just get you some medicine.
I really don't want to. I really want to stop talking to them.
Pratfalls and close call. Yeah, Mr. White. I found 15,000. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Look, I don't. It's not because you prefer. Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego. Huh. Didn't realize you was. Maybe in time you'll check. Until then, I'll be here.
Aye. Oh, I went the wrong way again. Wait. That hurt. Alright, please. Please
You?
hate me.
But why? Was I not? Have you returned without? Or have you returned with an adventure so puny, so inconsequential? Come back without it again, and you will beg for
I
the
did
release
come
of
back
the
out.
locker
I did
before
come back without it again.
When Rebel walks in on you this time, they seem to be unaware of your presence. Unlike your previous encounters, Rebel is gazing off into the distance with a strange look on their face, as if they could see through the walls, and they're searching for something out there. Maybe even something they know they will never find.
You gotta stop doing that.
Straight away, any hint of softness in Rebel's face dissolve. They turn on you, the mask already back in place. With a disdainful laugh, they raise an ironic eyebrow and put their hand between their legs in a gesture that can only mean one thing.
From up your butt and around the coroner. Ah, you caught me in a moment of post-com clarity.
Well, alrighty then.
card, like I said. So, what brings you to my domain on this fine, hormonally unstable day? I'm always coming, baby.
Oh, okay, Rebel.
Anything else? Seriously? I think you need to go away. Hey, you gotta stop doing that! I'm living my best life. What's going on with you? Hey, you gotta stop doing that! You don't know a ducking thing about misery. Aside from playing my therapist, what should we discuss? How about your woefully inadequate sex life?
Okay.
Ooh, did I touch a nerve? Oopsies. Ducking prude. Why do you keep letting me come around here anyway? You must like me or something. Hey, you gotta stop doing that! Exactly. Anyway, as scintillating as this has been, I gotta go. I'm gonna go laugh at the living room. You know, like, all of it.
You're in the living room. Why can't you hate me? If I... Is this the same trash can? Yes, it is. Okay.
It's you. Salt adds flavor. Use liberally. What did you bring? Well, now who's salty? Everyone's got a skill. There aren't enough true jackasses left. I'm doing my bit for humanity. So, aside from your sparkling conversation, what do you got? Let's see it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, had to sneeze.
Very promising. Give me some details.
I'm not saying that to him. I want him to hate me.
Yeah, good place to start. Don't get your nose too close, though. Sometimes this stuff can be pungent. I once singed off some of my own lining getting too close to a particularly powerful drain cleaner.
Okay.
I hope your drain is clear now, by the way. So you're a do the job until I don't feel like it and then stop thinking about it kind of person? What other yucky things have you had to do? Shit. Hey, look. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of talk. I have opinions, all right? I'm garbage. I'm trash.
Yeah,
But I'm not worthless. Sue me. Bye.
Ah! Why is this so hard? I just want one of them to hate me. I want upstairs, damn it. Hi. Actually, I think I'm going to save it and call it there. Because it is 2 a.m. I did get a late start, but I'm going to try again for one of them to hate me so I can get upstairs another time. But thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you next time.